Welcome back to another episode of OpenRCT2 tutorials. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the spinning Teacups ride. Now, this is a classic flat ride that originated, I believe, at Disneyland and is now found in many of their parks as well as all over the globe in many variations. It is a pretty standard ride in the amusement industry nowadays, and now it is even easier to add it to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 with a few simple hacks. It's very easy and involves no shoestringing, so let's get to it. So first things first, we need to use the Virginia Reel ride and just build it wherever you'd like. And then we are going to need to change the ride type, so we're going to turn on the cheats. So you need to make sure you have the show all operating modes, unlock operating limits, allow arbitrary ride type changes, and disable vehicle limits. And then also make sure disable clearance checks are turned on. Now we are able to change the ride type to the dinghy slide, and we're going to make a left turn with the tunnel. So 3 of those, and then a straight piece, and then 3 more turns, a straight piece, 3 more turns, a straight piece, and then 3 more turns into the station. Now we just need to add an entrance and exit, and we can change the ride back to the Virginia Reel. Now when we go to the operating mode, we want to change it to powered launch, passing station, and I like to set it at 9 miles per hour, but you can fix that to whatever you'd like. And now we're going to go to the vehicles and change it to just 1 train, and we want the train to have 41 cars. Sounds like a lot, but the 41 will make sense. Now we can test the ride and close it to spawn the vehicles. And I'm going to change it to white just for the fun of it. And then you need to use the Edit Ride Vehicles plugin. If you don't have it, there's a link in the video description, but we're going to select the ride. And now we want to change the visuals of the cars to the Cheshire Cat or any of the car rides, and change the variant to invisible and select apply so all of the vehicles turn invisible. Now I'm going to go to vehicle 1 and change this one back to the Virginia Reel tub, and then I'm going to copy it, and then every 5 vehicles, so vehicle 6 I'm going to paste it, and then vehicle 11 paste it, 16, 21, 26, 31, 36 to 41, and that will give us all of our vehicles. Now we can test the ride, and everything is now functioning as we'd like it to. Now I'm going to just quickly tidy things up and make it look a little bit more like a flat ride with some scenery here, but you can decorate it however you'd like. And now we can take a look at the stats. They aren't very good, and we can't increase the ride length. So if we change it to the Mine Ride, for example, the stats aren't that much better, but we are able to increase the number of circuits to make the ride time longer. And then now we need to move the exit. So with the tile inspector, we can go and select the exit building, and you can copy it, and then we can paste it where we'd like it to be. So click paste, rotate it appropriately, and hit make usable. So now we just need a queue line and an exit path, and the ride can be opened. And then now we need to make the station invisible. So you can do no entrance here. Whoops. It looks like I forgot to delete the exit building that I had copied, so make sure to do that. So there's that exit building. We hit delete because we're not using that one anymore. And then under the station track, we want to make that piece invisible for the station platform. So you can make it invisible with the tile inspector, and then you can either make the entrance and exit invisible using the tile inspector or set it to no entrance and they will be invisible. Now I'd like to change the colors of the vehicles, but because it's a Virginia Reel, it's not going to let me change the individual colors of each car. So to get around that, we can open up the Edit Ride Vehicle plugin once more, and we can manually override the colors. So if we select the ride, I can then change this ride vehicle color to whatever I'd like. And then I'm going to do that for all of the vehicles to give it a nice rainbow color scheme. And I think that looks much better. And now let's take a look at the stats. They have not updated. All right, they're okay. But if we change the ride type to something like the twist, it's going to give us twist stats. If you want something better, you can do the 3D theater, That's going to give us a little bit better stats. Or you can always do the air-powered vertical coaster. This gives you decent stats but low excitement for most rides. And you can make it faster if you like. But now we need to update the stats again. All right. And now I'm just going to add a little bit more decoration so it looks a little bit more finished. And there we have it. Looks like a decent Teacups ride, although I'm sure you guys can come up with even better scenery than that. And if you can't be bothered to build the ride yourself, you can just download the track. The link is in the video description below. You'll just select the Virginia Reel and build the Teacups ride. Place it wherever you'd like. And now I'm just going to mark the 5x5 footprint so it looks a bit nicer. And then you can spawn the vehicles and open the Edit Ride Vehicles plugin, select the ride, change everything to Invisible Cheshire Cats, and then for the first vehicle, make it a Virginia Reel top and copy and paste that for every 5th vehicle. And then now we can make the entrance and exit invisible. And then we can go ahead and update the launch speed to whatever you'd like, 11 miles per hour. And we can test the ride, and now that it's working, we can change it to the Mine Ride or something if you want to update the number of circuits. And then all that's left is to make sure you add your queue line and your exit path, and then make the station invisible. Pretty easy. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, and make sure to subscribe, because next time I'm going to be showing you how to build rides that accept single or odd number of riders. So stay tuned.